In 2008, the Robert Kennedy Center for Justice and Human Rights awarded Aminatou Haidar the Robert Kennedy Human Rights Award. Last week, the RFK Center came to Lanzarote, Canary Islands in Spain, because our partner, Aminatou Haidar, is on a hunger strike. Aminatou, why are you on a hunger strike? In the 13th of November, I had arrived in El Aaiún, the capital of occupied Western Sahara, after visiting the United States to receive the Train Foundation Civil Courage Prize. El Aaiún is the capital of Western Sahara occupied by Morocco. When I arrived there, the Moroccan authorities detained me for 24 hours in a provoking questioning. They have confiscated my documents, confiscated my passport, and they had expelled me forcibly towards the Canary Islands, specifically to Lanzarote. Even though I had told and protested the pilot that I did not want to leave, I did not want to go to Spain, and I did not have my passport. In Spain, I protested again and did not want to come out of the airplane, and the Spanish police convinced me out of the airplane, saying I could return back to El Aaiún in the afternoon.
Mais malheureusement, l'après-midi,
when I tried to return, they did not allow me to return, contrary to what they have told me in the morning. They said that in the presence of my lawyer, Inés Miranda Navarro, that I could not return because I was illegally without a passport. So it was when I decided that I was going to start a hunger strike, calling the Spanish government to let me leave the country and return to El Aaiún.
Alors, face à cette
because of the indifference of the Spanish government, I decided to start straight against the complicity of the Spanish government to the Moroccan regime. What are you asking the Spanish government to do? My only reivindication is to let me return to my homeland, Western Sahara, where my children and my mother live.
Je n'ai pas perdu mon passeport.
I did not lose my passport. My passport was arbitrarily confiscated by the Moroccan authorities. My passport is still valid. It's R559514. And it was confiscated in collaboration with the Spanish when the Spanish accepted me here without my passport. Both countries have violated international human rights law that they have ratified, including Article 12 of the International Covenant for Political and Civil Rights. I urge the Spanish government to find a solution together with the Moroccan government to save my life, so this doesn't become a dramatic situation for my family, for the Solidarity Committee who is here, and for the Sahrawi cause. Aminatou, the Spanish government had offered you the Spanish nationality, a Spanish passport, so you could return home. Why you think that is not the solution?
Le gouvernement espagnol m'a offert
declined the Spanish passport because that would not allow me to go back to my homeland. The Spanish passport is more than an offer. It's a right because, in my case, in the case of all Sahrawis that were colonies of Spain, In my case, my mother herself has a Spanish passport, and I have the right to have a Spanish passport if I wanted to. However, this Spanish passport would actually serve to not allow me to return to my homeland. Morocco has expelled several delegations from Spain, activists, human rights monitors, lawyers. A latest delegation from Aragon last week, and the Spanish government has never done anything in those regards. To this offer of Spanish nationality, I believe is another agreement between Spain and Morocco, because Spain does not want to bother the Moroccan government. They just want to collaborate with me, and they, instead of pressuring the Moroccan government, they have been trying to pressure me.
Et moi, comme Sahraoui, que je vis
as a Sahrawi living under Moroccan occupation, Morocco has the obligation to give the citizens under its occupation identity documents. The Fourth Geneva Convention established that the occupying force is obliged to guarantee civil political rights, including passport and identity documents, to those under its occupation. That doesn't mean that the Sahrawi people are Moroccans. It means that we have the right to a Moroccan passport because we are under occupation. That right has to be exercised until the Sahrawi people can exercise its right to self-determination, which is recognized by the United Nations. Aminatou, do you have any request to the United Nations, to the United States and its citizens?
Je lance à la société civile américaine.
I call the United States civil society, the Department of State, the United States Congress and Senate to protect the civilian population in occupied Western Sahara. I call the civil society, the United States civil society, and Department of State, Senate and Congress to put pressure in the Moroccan government to protect the civilian population and human rights defenders. Since September, the repression in Western Sahara has intensified. On October 8th, 7 human rights activists coming from the refugee camps have been detained, and they will appear before a military court. The same day, several others going to Mauritania had their documents confiscated. Nowadays, we have around 50 political prisoners, amongst them human rights defenders, in jail for asking the fulfillment of the self-determination of Western Sahara. I call you all to help respect the freedom, the atmosphere of freedom and human rights, and the respect of human rights in Western Sahara, and pressure the Moroccan government so we can live in peace and free from harassment and able to enjoy the United Nations recognized right to self-determination and choose the fate of the last colony in Africa. Thank you.